passengers, and there are drivers.
Well, looks like I got here just in time.
Yes, you did. All the work's done.
We're glad you joined us on the road of life as one of the many drivers who want to feel something again, which is why you've chosen the excitement and fun-to-drive performance of Volkswagen. So welcome to the Volkswagen family. I'm Mike.
I'm Callie, and this is Tigger. And we're here to help you discover what your new Golf or GTI is all about, so stay with us. Volkswagen's German engineering is what makes Golf and GTI so unique. It's technology that invigorates, never isolates. In fact, once you take control of the wheel, we are sure that you'll become one of the many dedicated Volkswagen drivers throughout North America. In short, we think that once you experience a Golf or GTI, you'll be a Volkswagen driver for life.
There's a lot to learn about your new car, and we'll cover much of it here. But to become thoroughly familiar with your Golf or GTI, be sure to read your owner's manual and keep your quick tips light handy. In a few minutes, we'll discuss some important safety and security features of your Golf or GTI and how to utilize them for a safe driving experience. So be sure to stay tuned. Today, we're going to look at the features found on most Golf and GTI models. We'll be using a GTI VR6 and a Golf GL to demonstrate key features. Some of these features may be optional or unavailable on your vehicle.
So let's go ahead and get started.
Let's do it.
No doubt you've already noticed how clean and unfussy the interior is, with easy-to-read gauges and easy-to-reach controls. And the seats are positioned slightly higher so you can see more of the world around you, all designed to invigorate your driving experience.
You can adjust the recline of both front seat backs with the wheel at the base of each seat. And each seat moves forward and backward by lifting the handle in front.
The driver's seat height is also adjustable. Just pull up on this lever and shift your weight up or down until you reach the desired height. And now that I've got the driver's seat adjusted perfectly for me, Mike, I guess that would make you...
the passenger. Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Mm-hmm.
The rear seating area is much more than just a place for people to sit. Both Golf and GTI feature a 60/40 split folding rear seat that makes your car even more versatile. To fold the seat over, pull up on the strap on the lower seat cushion. Then fold the seat forward. Now pull up on the release knob on the upper edge of the seat back and fold it over, just like this. In a few easy steps, you've increased the amount of available room for cargo of many shapes and sizes. How's that for versatility and convenience?
You know, comfortable seats aren't the only feature that make driving more enjoyable. With controls that are located conveniently at your fingertips and easy to operate, you can concentrate more on driving. On the left-hand stalk are the turn signal, headlight dimmer switch, and if included on your car, cruise control.
To activate the cruise control, just push the slide control slightly past the on position and release. When you've reached the desired speed, press set. You can increase your speed by holding the set button in. Of course, braking or pushing down on the clutch will disengage the cruise control. So to get it back to the same speed that you previously set, slide the control to the resume position. On the right-hand stalk are the intermittent windshield wipers, the rear window wiper, and washers for both.
To operate the front windshield washer, pull the stalk toward you. The wiper will wipe for about 4 seconds and then stop. Now to use the rear window wiper, push the stalk away from you. The wiper works intermittently every 6 seconds. Press the lever again to turn the wiper off. To use both rear wiper and washer, push the stalk away from you and hold. It will continue to wipe and wash until you release the stalk. Then the washer stops and the wiper continues for about 4 seconds.
During winter conditions, you should make sure that you clear all ice and snow from the front windshield and the rear window. And make sure the wiper blades are free before operating the wipers to prevent blowing a fuse. And the fuse panel is located on the left side below the dashboard. You simply open the fuse panel door to access it. You should turn off all lights and accessories and remove the ignition key before replacing a fuse. You can use the fuse table on the panel or on your owner's manual to find the right location. It's a good idea to keep a supply of spare fuses on hand. Once you've replaced the fuse, Just close the fuse panel door. Your Golfer GTI also features hinged exterior mirrors to reduce the chance of damage. They fold from either direction and easily slip back into place.
As you become more familiar with your new car, you'll begin to appreciate how convenient and practical other features are. For instance, if your car is equipped with a power glass sunroof, you'll see that one switch operates the open, close, and tilt functions, and only when the ignition is on. Interior lights are just as versatile. If your Golf is equipped with a power sunroof, move the dome light switch to the left to turn the light on. Leave it in the center position, and the light comes on only when the doors are open and shuts off when you turn the key in the ignition. Move the switch to the right, and the light remains off. On sunroof-equipped Golf models, the interior lights have a time delay feature that shuts them off after about 12 seconds.
To keep you comfortable inside, whether it's warm or cold outside, all Golf and GTI models feature an easy-to-use heating and cooling system. The controls are located in the center of the dash. The knob on the left activates the system and controls fan speed. The center knob adjusts temperature. Turn it towards the right for warmer temperatures and to the left for cooler temperatures. The right knob lets you control the direction of the airflow. Turn it to the far right to turn on your defroster. And by the way, you should close all the dashboard vents to get stronger airflow from the defroster or the floor vents.
If your Golf or GTI is so equipped, you'll find the air conditioning and recirculation buttons below the control knobs. For maximum cooling, depress both buttons at the same time. The symbols will light up and the buttons will stay depressed, telling you that they're on. Use recirculation only with air conditioning because using it with the heater may cause condensation and fogging inside your car. Standard on your Golf or GTI is a rear window defogger. Push the button in to turn it on and again to turn it off.
And to make your driving experience even more entertaining, most models feature premium AM/FM stereo cassette sound systems. You can program up to 6 AM and 6 FM stations. It's really simple.
Yeah, you just tune the radio to your desired station, then press one of the buttons and hold it until it's silent. Then you're all set. Now just repeat the process to program all of the buttons. If you're considering an aftermarket CD changer, be sure to see your Volkswagen dealer for a compatible system. And by the way, your radio has been coded to protect it against theft and tampering. The code is located on the radio code card which you received at delivery. Remember to keep it in a safe place along with other vehicle documents, but not in your car. If you do not have a radio code card, contact your sales professional.
A blinking red light warns others that your radio is coded and useless if removed. The light blinks whenever the ignition key is removed. Now, if there's a loss of power to the radio, you'll need to recode it. Simply push the mode and scan buttons simultaneously until 1000 appears on the display. Then use the first 4 station buttons to punch in the number of your radio code card. Now push the mode and scan buttons again until the word safe appears. Your radio is now coded and will work again.
You know, Mike, sometimes after I listen to a tape, I notice it kind of feels warm when I eject it.
That's normal, Callie. The cassette player and your tape are perfectly fine. Don't worry about it.
Good, because I really like listening to this tape when I'm driving.
Uh-huh.
Now, in all Golf and GTI models, you'll find a rear lid release button under the lid of the lockable center console.
Back here, a luggage compartment cover keeps your cargo safely out of sight. To remove the cover, simply unhook the straps from the window frame and pull the cover out. To store it, pull the release knobs on the seat backs and tilt the seat backs forward a bit. Then place the cover behind the seat backs and relock it. The cover is easily reinstalled. Slide it into its side retainers and reconnect the retaining straps. Underneath the floor covering on both Golf and GTI models, you'll find a spare tire, jack, tools, lug wrench, open-ended wrench, and a special screwdriver with a feature to assist you in removing and installing wheel bolts.
Well, that covers many of the Golf and GTI models' comfort and convenience features. Now, what do you say? Let's look at some performance features.
I'm with you.
Owning a Volkswagen model means you're getting a car that's designed for fun-to-drive performance. Everything about driving one feels different. You feel the road, the car, and how you're connected to it all. And you'll find out what German engineering is all about the more you're in the driver's seat. But first, you need to understand a few things about some of your Golf or GTI's performance features. Remember, refer to your owner's manual and Quick Tips Lite for more detailed information.
Watch out for Tigger. All Golf and GTI models are equipped with an onboard diagnostic system. The system monitors exhaust emissions without reducing engine performance.
The system uses a warning light to alert you to any emissions problems. Located on the instrument cluster, the malfunction indicator light comes on when the ignition is turned on, and it goes out after the engine is started and the idle is stabilized. It's a normal function of the system telling you that it's working correctly. Now, if the light comes on while driving, it's a warning to you that there's been a change in emissions performance. It's still okay to operate your vehicle, but do have it checked out by an authorized Volkswagen dealer as soon as possible. And if the light comes on and flashes continuously, then reduce power and have the cause corrected promptly.
If your Golf or GTI is equipped with a 5-speed manual transmission, the car will not start unless you fully depress the clutch. If you have a 4-speed automatic transmission, you might have noticed how responsive it is. That's because of technology called fuzzy logic. The transmission actually learns how you drive and adjusts its shift patterns accordingly. And if someone else is driving, it will quickly learn his or her driving patterns too.
Golf and GTI models with an automatic transmission are equipped with a safety feature called an automatic shift lock. You just press down on the brake pedal before you can shift your car out of park or neutral.
Callie, would you pop the hood?
Sure.
I want to point out a couple of things before we move on. When you open the hood, you should place the prop rod in the hole identified by the arrow. You should check fluids when your vehicle is cold and parked on a level surface. That way, you'll get a more accurate reading and prevent overfilling because the fluids will have settled. The engine oil dipstick is marked in red or orange for easy identification. And if you look for a dipstick to check the automatic transmission fluid level, well, you're not going to find one.
Really? I thought all automatic transmissions have a dipstick, Mike.
Well, most do, but your Volkswagen model is a little different. The transmission is sealed because it requires minimal maintenance and a unique fluid that helps reduce wear. So see your Volkswagen dealer for service and be sure to check your maintenance booklet for the service schedule.
Your Golf or GTI requires unleaded gasoline with an octane rating of 87 or higher to help it perform the way it was engineered. And if you have a Golf TDI, you'll of course be using diesel fuel. Make sure it's diesel fuel number 2.
And by the way, when you're driving your Golf or GTI, you may hear a fluttering noise if a rear window or the sunroof is open and all the other windows are closed. To eliminate the noise, simply lower a front window to equalize cabin pressure. And if you've added accessories to your Golf or GTI, like a roof-mounted bike rack, you may hear additional wind noise. That's normal. Just be sure all accessories are properly installed. Well, that covers a bit about Golf and GTI performance features. Let's move on to safety and security. Now we'll point out some of the key safety and security features on your Golf or GTI. It's very important that you take a look at the owner's manual, especially the safe driving hint section, and be sure to read all cautions and warnings.
Your car may be equipped with anti-lock brakes or ABS, which help increase driving control and stability when braking on wet or slippery roads. An electronic control unit senses wheel lockup and pumps the brakes several times per second to prevent the wheel from skidding. To put ABS to work, if your model is equipped with this option, simply press down firmly on the brake pedal. ABS pumps the brakes at a much faster rate than you can. Now, you may feel a pulsating sensation from the pedal and hear some noise, but that means that ABS is working correctly, and you must adapt the vehicle's speed to the existing road and traffic conditions.
Active safety systems like the German engineered suspension and ABS help increase your ability to maneuver out of harm's way. But passive safety systems, like Volkswagen safety cage construction, provide a line of defense in the event of a collision.
You can help to further reduce the chance of injuries by always positioning yourself correctly behind the wheel. First, be sure the upper edge of the head restraint is at eye level or higher. You should sit as upright as possible and be able to hold onto the steering wheel at the 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock positions with your elbows slightly bent. Position the seat so that you can push the pedals easily all the way, keeping your knees slightly bent. All Golf and GTI models are equipped with driver and front passenger airbags. Keep in mind that airbags are not intended to deploy in rollovers or rear collisions. However, they will usually deploy in frontal collisions with stationary objects or other vehicles. When airbags do inflate, they inflate quickly and forcefully. Their safety and effectiveness relies on properly worn safety belts. And to help ensure your safety belt fits properly, all Golf and GTI models feature easy-to-use front safety belt height adjusters. First, pull the shoulder belt over your body and lock it securely into the belt anchor. To adjust the belt, simply lift the handle slowly up or down to a position that places the belt midway over your shoulder, never against your neck. By the way, if your Golf or GTI is equipped with optional front side airbags, take care not to puncture the bolsters with sharp objects when loading or unloading your vehicle. Also, make sure that if you and your passenger are sitting upright and not leaning against the door.
For those with children, there's a few things that you should remember before taking them along for the ride. First, children 12 years old and under must always ride in the rear seat. Accident statistics have shown that children are generally safer in the rear seat, where they will also avoid contact with a rapidly inflating front passenger or side airbag. In addition, both state and provincial laws require children to be properly restrained in a child seat or safety belt system, depending on size and age. Your choice of a proper child restraint is important. Ask your pediatrician, child restraint manufacturer, Volkswagen dealer, or call Volkswagen Customer Relations for additional information. Your Golf or GTI features a convertible locking retractor system that helps make it easier to restrain a child seat. See your owner's manual for complete instructions on its use. Feeding the belt correctly is crucial to activating the system. And when the belt is not in use, store it here. The advantage of this system is that you don't have to add any extra devices to the rear outboard safety belts to get them to work with a child seat. Make sure you carefully read the manufacturer's instructions on your child seat, as well as the directions in your owner's manual. Both Golf and GTI four-door models also feature child protection rear door locks. They help keep your kids from inadvertently opening a door while you're driving. To activate the child safety rear door lock, make sure the lever is pushed down. This means that the door can only be opened from the outside. And if you want rear seat passengers to be able to open the door, simply push the lever back up.
Daytime running lights are another safety feature on your new Volkswagen model. When you start the car and release the parking brake, your headlights will automatically come on. Although they operate at reduced brightness to conserve bulb life, they are still bright enough to be seen by other drivers. Studies have shown that daytime running lights are effective in reducing the likelihood of an accident. Like the name implies, daytime running lights are for daytime use only. Remember to turn on your headlights at night for full power and to illuminate all other lights. And if you leave them on accidentally, a warning tone will sound to remind you.
Now let's talk about security. May I have the keys, please?
Sure.
This is the key to using the central locking system. From the driver's door, it can lock or unlock the doors, and it works with the anti-theft alarm system to make vehicle protection easy. To lock all of Golf's or GTI's doors and activate the alarm, simply turn the key to the right locking position.
If you happen to have a power sunroof or power windows, you also get the convenience of a closing feature built into the system. By holding the key in the locking position, your sunroof and windows will automatically close. And now that everything is locked on your vehicle, a beep and a flashing red light on the driver's door sill tells you that your alarm is set.
The central locking system also has a selective unlock feature. To unlock the driver's door, just turn the key to the left once. 2 turns of the key in rapid succession unlocks all of the doors. If you have a GTI with power windows, turn the key to the left and hold it until they're lowered to the desired position. This convenience open feature will help cool off the inside of your car when it's been sitting in the hot sun. In addition to the 2 master keys you received during delivery, you also received a valet key and a key identification tag. The valet key allows you to lock and unlock the doors and start the engine, but does not allow access to the glove box or center console lockable compartment. If you need to replace a key, the key identification tag has your specific code. It's a good idea to tape it to a piece of paper and keep it with other important vehicle documents for safekeeping. Also, file your radio code card with these documents. By choosing a Golf or GTI, you've rewarded yourself with a car that's full of driving excitement, intelligent engineering, and a dash of personal expression.
And Volkswagen and your dealer want to be sure that your ownership experience is unlike any other.
Here's what that means. First of all, Golf and GTI models are backed by Volkswagen Protection Plus, one of the best automotive limited warranty packages available. It includes a 2-year, 24,000-mile or 40,000-kilometer limited new vehicle warranty, a limited powertrain warranty, a limited warranty against corrosion perforation, and a number of other limited warranties.
And that's not all. You also get no charge scheduled maintenance for the first 2 years, 24,000 miles or 40,000 kilometers, which covers the 5,000 mile or 8,000 kilometer, 10,000 mile and 15,000 kilometer, and 20,000 mile or 30,000 kilometer services. Consult your warranty and maintenance booklet for details.
And there's even more. Volkswagen provides every new owner with the ultimate in peace of mind traveling. A 2-year complimentary membership in the Guaranteed Mobility Program. It's a comprehensive series of emergency roadside services, plus related travel benefits such as personalized trip routing and hotel discounts. Consult your Guaranteed Mobility Owner's Guide for complete details.
Mike, you know what else is great about owning a new Golf or GTI?
What's that, Callie?
Your Volkswagen dealer, who wants to make sure your ownership experience is a satisfying one. With service appointments, a comprehensive history of your vehicle's maintenance and repairs, and factory-trained technicians who are Volkswagen experts, your dealer can provide the best in all-around care for your Golf or GTI. And if you want to personalize your car, your dealer has available a wide selection of parts and accessories, including alloy wheels, CD changer, floor mats, splash guards, roof carrier bars and attachments for luggage, bikes, or skis, front end cover, fog lights, vehicle care products, dashboard enhancements, tailpipe covers, and armrest.
You know, owning a Volkswagen model has always been more fun than owning just a car. It creates a bond with other special people like yourself, people who are part of the Volkswagen family. That's why the VW Club was formed, so Volkswagen enthusiasts throughout the U.S. and Canada can share their passion with other Volkswagen owners. In short, so they can have fun. You get a lot of cool stuff just by joining, and as a club member, you can take advantage of exclusive member discounts and exciting events, all for only $25 a year in the U.S. or $35 a year in Canada. The benefits alone can more than pay for the price of membership. If you'd like more information or are interested in signing up, call the VW Club at 1-800-374-8389 or see the club's website at www.vw.com.
There's something else Volkswagen has to offer that's just as rewarding, and that's the Volkswagen Visa card, currently only available in the U.S. With it, you can earn 5% on every purchase, up to $3,500 toward the purchase or lease of your next new Volkswagen model. See your Volkswagen dealer for an application. The application has all details and restrictions. Or you can apply by phone. Just call 1-800-847-7378. Well, we have certainly covered a lot in a short amount of time, Mike.
We sure have, but there's still plenty more for you to see and learn about your new Golf or GTI. So it's important that you thoroughly review your owner's manual and keep your quick tips light handy.
Now, if you still have questions, we encourage you to discuss them with your sales consultant. He or she will make every effort to answer or find answers to all of your questions.
But if you still have questions about your Volkswagen model, contact the Volkswagen Customer Relations Department, 3800 Hamlin Road, Auburn Hills, Michigan, 48326.
Or call 1-800-822-8987 between the hours of 9 a.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern Time. A customer service representative will help you any way he or she can.
You can also learn more about your Golf or GTI and other Volkswagen products by accessing Volkswagen's homepage at www.vw.com. Well, that's enough of us. It's time for you to enjoy the uniqueness of your Golf or GTI's German engineering and discover why you'll be the one doing all the driving.